Okay, in this story, I am going to leave out the name of the festival. Period. Because I don't need people knowing the name of the place that this happened. Okay. I've said before, I'm not trying to get a bunch of people going there and some voyeuristic bullshit. Okay. But this is a story of a 2 day festival, 10 bands over 2 days that I put together, booked, and my ex did the art for the flyer. Now, I like punk shit, I like hardcore shit, I like rock and roll shit, and guess what? I like country shit too. Right? So, with that, I had psychobilly bands, country shit, like dirty stuff, not the stuff that's on the radio, like the stuff about real life. I had rockabilly bands there, from Ohio and shit. 2 days. So, what happened is, me and my ex lived close to the venue. We had people over both days in the backyard, and we had, a barbecue with them because I thought it was the least we could do. Now, that was cool. I talked about the people before that were in recovery, right? And we were still hanging with them at this point. They were around, the whole group. Now, not all the group was there in that backyard for those days, but there were members of it there. So that's the time period I'm talking, right? And I didn't hang with that whole group of people too long. Less than a year, I think. To be completely honest with you. It may have been a year, but that thing fell apart fast. But first day goes smooth. I see some cocksuckers I really don't want to see because I don't like them personally. It's not that they're bad people, even though some of them are sleazy motherfuckers that even criminals say is a piece of shit, right? But money's money, and they weren't really, disturbing people or shit. So it is what it is. There was some people there that I knew had violent tendencies, but they were not acting on them. So night one goes smooth. Everyone gets paid out. I never kept a dollar from booking these shows. Anyone that says, well, you're lying, you made all this money. I didn't. Maybe other people made money. I did not make money on this shit because I was all about the music with it, period. I was all about it, getting heard, getting it out, and that's how I am. So, we were at a point now where we were bringing in so much money to the bar that they said if they made over a certain amount, they cut us off 10%. So we were making 10% in the bar. So I paid out all the bands that night. Unk wasn't there, so Maggot wasn't there. Maggot was part of a bigger old school country type group too. I think it had like 4 or 5 people in it, including one of the members of Glitter Trash, if I remember right. This was years ago. One time I saw him, good band, good time. Now, I'm telling you all that to tell you this. Second night comes. I got some people playing that I've known for years. I got a band that I have to pay a guarantee to. It's a small guarantee, but it's a guarantee nonetheless. I have to pay one band out $150 called Roads of the Highway. No problem. Cool. That's not what the problem is. What the problem is the owners weren't dealing with this one little redheaded cocksucker that was just looking for trouble. He named his dog Criminal. If that tells you anything, right? And there was nights that I wasn't there, that I come in the next night and people would say, you wouldn't believe what this little fuck did. He choked this band, he attacked this person, he did this, he did that. Well, I didn't see the asshole around the whole weekend. I was feeling good. But that second night, that fucker came in about halfway through. Now, what I've heard is somebody followed his ass, right? He grabbed a gun, walked him back to the bar, to the side, and there was a standoff with about 5 people. I know this to be true because I was there for the standoff part, right? He was holding a gun on 4 or 5 people. It was a hostage situation, and these people were tough motherfuckers. One of them is an ex-singer of mine that could knock a motherfucker out with one punch, no problem, and take a beating. So, You get what I'm saying. It's the pistol that changed everything. Now, the people inside, some people knew, and nobody was going outside. You know what I'm saying? So, it got talked out, and I'm not sure exactly how. But nobody got shot, and the bastard left. Everything inside was good. Everything inside was straight. You know, no real problems to speak of. Which surprised the fuck out of me, to be honest with you. Even with a band setting their cymbals on fire. You know, and me thinking, shit, if they have any kind of... Wait, no, people smoking this motherfucker all the time. Shit ain't gonna go off. We're good, just don't burn the fucker down. You know, even with shit like that going on. You know, people doing coke and everything else. The only problem was this one guy thinking he had something to prove, and some bastard that followed him. And the guy that followed him wasn't a slouch either. He was known as a violent man. He was known as a tough man. He wasn't the biggest dude, but he would take your head off. And there was some kind of problem between them. Obviously, you know what I mean? So no matter what you do, and situations like this, when it's business, because for the owners and stuff, it is business, they kept letting him come back in. People kept letting him hang around, and sometimes you just gotta say no, get this person the fuck out of here to make everyone safer, right? And that's really what it is, but that's not always what fucking happens. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what happened in the conversation, but I did talk to my ex-singer at the end of the night, and I'm like, hey dude, you good? He's like, yeah. Everyone knew it wasn't my problem, it wasn't my fault, and they weren't going to put it on me. I'm the one that ran the show, but he lived in the neighborhood. It wasn't my actions that did it, but I could still be held responsible by people, and I understand that, and I understand why, right? You know what I'm saying? So, because some people only come out when there's really shit going on, and if I was there doing shit, there was shit really going on. If there was people that I associated with that were doing shit, then there was really shit going on. So we would draw people like that, unfortunately, because the place would be packed. If you're looking for somebody to rob or whatever the fuck else, guess what? You want to go to a target-rich environment. That's what we had. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Alright, yeah, let's see. Leave that one at that.